You and this motherfucking Forrest Gump Nike hat always throw me off. I feel like you got some fishing tackles like tucked in the back of your shit.
He's like a football coach.
You the real Coach Prime.
Are fishermen? This is a real question. Are fishermen athletes?
No.
Is NASCAR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm not gonna
on that.
disrespect. I'm
I'm
not
on
gonna
that.
disrespect none of them.
What?
I went to a NASCAR race. It's hard, bro. You know they got to pee in their suits.
Yeah.
That's wild. Like, nah, they be racing so long
They
that they
do,
can't go to the bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
What, about where they pee?
No, fishermen
I mean, they
athletes.
got
You know
poker
I'm
on
authentic.
ESPN though, so
Yeah,
like, there's
or
a
it's
line.
poker athletes.
We gotta have a line, right? Because ESPN be like,
Poker is not an athletic. You're not really doing nothing.
It's not at all.
Nah, that's not
That's not a physical. Like,
We
I
gotta
feel like
put, we
I
gotta
feel
put
like
respect on fishermen because it's not easy.
no, fishing is not
It's
easy.
It's not easy.
like y'all was disrespecting golf.
I didn't disrespect golf. I just said Tiger
that
Woods.
athlete for sure.
They're
Hey,
athletes.
y'all was in them comments talking crazy about Tiger. Bro, y'all see y'all favorite basketball players get on that golf course? It's not sweet.
It's not.
Why you mean Steph Curry looks like a great golfer?
Bro, he's
golf
different
more than he
Jesus,
hoop
bro.
now.
He can do everything.
So we can put golfing up there with bowling.
Oh, whoa! Don't disrespect bowling. Bowling is different, bro.
Golfing is harder than bowling.
For sure.
For sure.
It's not even close.
Tennis is harder than bowling, too.
Bro,
Yeah.
golfing is harder,
Give me
but
ping
bowling
pong
is
over
hard,
bowling.
bro. Them dudes that bowl are cold, bro.
For sure.
We're not taking away from them.
Man, them niggas eat nachos for dinner.
First, my dad golf, so it doesn't take much. Anyway,
Hey, Mr. T's throwing it straight.
Why are you catching? Why Pop's got to catch a stray on your behalf?
he got turf toe. He got permanent turf toe. He still golf.
You ruin the lineage
telling
every
you.
other episode, bro.
My fault. My fault.
And on that note, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm the host. My name is DJ Wells. We got a guest to my left. We're going to introduce him last. To my far left, resident chef Bishop Greenleaf. My boy B. Hen. How you what?
Hello, and the people been on your ass too about the gray leaf. They've been calling me Bishop B. Hen lately. I appreciate that.
Fuck y'all
Shout
and y'all
out to
preference.
Shout out to y'all. Shame the devil. What's up, guys? Let's roll.
What's up, guys? Broncos country. I know them Broncos fans wanted to put Russell Wilson ass every time he said that in the interview they lose by 3 touchdowns.
He had a bad. You're gonna bounce back
We
this
gonna
year.
bounce back though. But to my right, my boy, Young Nacho, Young T. How you living, my guy?
I'm good, man. These was really at the door. I was hooping outside with Orion, so.
Who won?
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
My
streets
boy,
went up, man.
my boy don't hoop no more, man.
Oh, damn.
We go on YouTube rap with him.
Oh, okay.
Right. Shout out to O.
The real O, not Maybach O. But to my left, we got a special guest in the building. Indiana legend, dog.
Facts.
He won every fucking individual award possible
Facts.
in high school and college, man. If you don't know who this is, we got Kyle Guy, Eastside's own. How you feeling, man? Appreciate you pulling up to 520, my
For
guy.
sure, man. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Hey, that's crazy. Before we get to the episode, you really got a Mr. Basketball, and then you got the MIP in college. Which one of them you feel more like happy about? Like, which one of them is like, I did this shit?
For me, probably Mr. Basketball, just because like you was talking about earlier, Jeff, like manifesting. Like when I was young, I used to go to his games, Greg Oden, Devontae Smith-Rivera, Deshaun Thomas. Like I was traveling around watching these dudes, and like I knew I wanted to be like the best in the state. And so from a really young age, like 5, I was like, I want to win that. And then it kind of disappeared for a while. I liked football and all this stuff. But then when I got back to high school, it's like, yeah, I want to win Mr. Basketball. So doing that in Indiana, you know, it does mean more here. Not to be cliche, but it just does. And so winning that meant the most.
Indiana boys, who better than everybody? I'll put money up on it. Before we get into the episode, though, you know what I'm saying? Just what you rocking today? We got the garments. Shout out to y'all sending the garments in the mail. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, man.
Oh my God!
Yeah, then we got that.
Ulcer dance.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out to
Ulcer
Ulcer Dan, boy.
God damn. Radio.
He's not one take Drizzy.
Hey, Ulcer Dance. Hey, I ain't like Jay and them. It's gonna take me a minute.
You gotta write your rhymes
I gotta
down?
write my
That's
rhymes.
really hard.
All right,
Nah,
good.
we ain't blanking that out. Ulcer Dance.
Shout out to
got
Ocean
y'all.
Dance. Hey, I got Wild Nation on, you know what I'm saying? Be here with you.
They gave me the.
Shout out to my boys, Ghetto Scholars. Be quiet. Shout out to my boys over at Ghetto Scholars, baby. We rocking with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for the merch. Please send more. We will be rocking y'all per on future episodes.
Out the gate. And
Hey, that was good, boy. You might want to do all the ads because also then this motherfucker comfortable in the motherfucker. Boy. Yeah, my fault. I fucked y'all shit up, but it's comfortable. Anyway,
we not swinging the ball back to Jeffrey.
no, don't swing. Hey, don't.
That was official Fox Jeffrey team.
Hey, don't. Yeah, hey. I like y'all swear it's comfortable.
Hey, who got the better promo, this one or you in the first one with 3 a.m.? Because that was crazy.
Yeah,
3
y'all
a.m.
wasn't
was
supposed to roll.
crazy.
Shout out to my people over at 3 a.m. We got the new merch too, bro. I'm gonna rock it here in future episodes for sure.
Yeah,
Shout out
at
to
3
y'all.
a.m. We rock with y'all. We need to evaluate them sizes y'all be sending. Y'all been sending them 2X tall tees like Jeff was wearing in high school.
Yeah, and I meant like 2 XLs and one for him and one for me. But nah, I'm gonna rock it down, bro. I'm gonna have, you know what I mean, the do the alteration for me. So we good.
Man,
Whatever the fuck that means. But back to our wonderful guest we have here.
what is he over?
Oh, man, we're going to get to it. I got I'm starting off the rip with a hard question for you. Obviously, we're going to get to how you got there, but you were part of history, you know what I'm saying, the NCAA. On the downside of it, you know what I'm saying, y'all was going crazy that year. You was the 1 seed, you know what I'm saying, y'all played the 16 seed. Unfortunately, you got upset. Like, I know we talk all the time about, like, the background of basketball, like, how mentally taxing it is, like, how, like, anxious that shit is. Like, how was that for you to, like, deal with that particular moment? I know you've talked about it before, but, like, just from your mindset, like, how did you have to handle that shit?
Yeah, it was tough after because, like, and again, I talked about it, but, like, right as soon as we lost, obviously all the emotions, I'm crying and shit, like, and coach, I don't even remember what coach said after the game, and immediately, like, we didn't have a chance to, like, catch our breath, and, like, we had to get police escorts from our bus to our rooms because there was death threats from, like, gamblers that lost a bunch of money and shit, and they was all standing outside, like, screaming at us and stuff, and so, like, it didn't feel like human at that point. So that was, like, crazy to go through, and, like, but even before the game, Coach Bennett, like, he would not let us overlook somebody. Like, if you ever heard him talk, he is the most humble dude ever. So he wasn't gonna let us overlook them. But man, that game wasn't even close. Like, it wasn't like they beat us on, but they smacked us by 20. Yeah. I think people forget that part. Like, we lost by 20. It was like 70 to 50 or something like that.
Man, bro, and this was crazy because it happened again this year. I think it's going to probably happen a little bit more the way that college basketball is kind of changing. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But for that to be the historic first time that a 16 seed upset a 1 seed, and for, like you said, that whole entire, like you said, they handed it to y'all. Y'all had to deal with the backlash for that shit. And I feel like that wasn't fair, but that's some crazy shit to deal with.
Fuck that, because shit, I thought Cal I thought you bet on the game.
You thought I
They
threw
thought
it?
Cal
You thought I threw
They
it?
thought it was point shaving.
Goddamn, what's
Cal
up,
Donahue?
I thought Cal blue
Man.
chip ass motherfucker. Shit, fuck that. They deserve to get their ass whooped. I was so goddamn mad. I wasn't gonna send no death threats. That's out of pocket.
Yeah, that's
Like,
out of pocket.
That's what I mean, bro.
Well,
that's out of pocket.
Niggas hitting the tour
But-
bus, bro. That's out of pocket.
You know
bro.
what? I
lost.
appreciate it.
Y'all was supposed
Because
to.
I'm not the only one that lost in the
yeah.
first round. I'm like, yeah, and they was way worse than us. At least we lost to a
Like,
5 seed. I was
They
like,
were technically the last ranked team in the tournament.
that's crazy.
Okay, Cal, keep it a bean. What really happened, bro? What you think?
I think so. I mean, we obviously won the next year. We started switching 1 through 5. We were more athletic the following year, and Coach Bennett, man, he was able to adapt the second year. I think the first year, we just kept fucking hedging ball screens and it wasn't working. They had this little guard just getting around.
Yeah.
Obviously, they had nothing to lose, so they was just hitting
Just going
shit
crazy.
they normally wouldn't hit. On top of that,
Absolutely.
and then for me, man, I feel like by first media timeout, I knew we were gonna lose damn near.
Damn.
Because you know how it is. Like when
Yeah.
you're playing, you just know, man. It was damn near a home game for them. Like they showed out, and everyone who was there to watch other teams start rooting for them.
Yeah.
And we're down. Like it was like I don't know, 10-6. So we weren't even getting. It was like 10-6. We called timeout, and I'm like, damn, we about to lose this. Like that early in the game, I swear it was crazy.
That's how it was when we played Cleveland State. They start hitting backboard threes. I'm like, man, he can't shoot. Hitting off the backboard from the top of the key, you
Yeah.
know you can't shoot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Norris Cole hitting runners. I'm like, And he ain't even have his box all the way right yet. I was hot about that. His box was still leaning. It wasn't even right yet. So he wasn't ready. But
shout out to
they was
Norris.
ready.
Hey, they was ready.
Hey, look.
Shout out to Norris.
Shout out
Fuck
to
him.
Norris Cole. We fuck with Norris
Y'all got
Cole.
them up out of here.
No, we're going to talk about Kyle get his lick back later. But you, sir, I still got beef with y'all. Fuck y'all and fuck that Louisville team. That's my favorite team. Y'all supposed to meet in Indianapolis, Sweet 16, and look how y'all ruined my fucking birthday.
Yeah, I had wrote that on my calendar like, oh, we're going to beat Louisville in Indianapolis. I'm going to be lit. I'm going number 5 in the draft. It's going to be lit. And none of that happened.
Damn.
Why?
I ain't manifest that one being.
Yeah, that was with the voicemail.
That prayer was not answered.
I didn't manifest that one. I definitely didn't
That motherfucker went
manifest
to the
that
store.
Jesus heard that said 19.
Oh, God. You ain't ready for that.
Hey, but what was your beef with Louisville so bad? I know Rick got the ties with Pops and shit, but like, you was up with them?
Man, I'm mad at Louisville because, man, I was getting recruited. Rick Pitino called me. And my dad went there play for Boston. Rick Pitino was a head coach. That was his first coaching job. So I was like, my dad always talked about Rick Pitino. So I was like, dang, it'd be cool to get an offer from there and try to go to Louisville because my dad had ties with Rick. So Rick Pitino finally called me. My dad ear to ear grinning like, yeah, this the one we've been waiting on. I'm like, yeah. Man, that fool called me for Boston College. He like, yeah, I'm calling in regards of Al Skinner. Man, I was so mad.
Al Skinner, second
Yeah, I was like, man.
He's one of the third person.
Yeah, so I'm like, why you ain't recruit me? He was like, well, I got a guard named Edgar Sosa. I'm like, Edgar Sosa?
the
Who
real
is that?
Hey, don't disrespect.
I was like, who is Edgar Sosa? He like, oh, he's from New York. He's the truth.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to play them. He was so weak to me, but shout out to Edgar, man. But
Shout out.
cause man, he had me feeling away because Patino was gassing him so much. But respect.
Hey, that's funny as hell. Obviously, we know you went to Virginia, man. How did you get to Virginia? What other schools was in the play before you made that commitment?
Yeah, so Virginia was actually the last school to offer me, which usually don't happen that way unless it's like Duke or Kentucky or something like that. So they came late I committed when I was a junior. So I really wanted to go to Michigan. I really liked it there a lot. Coach Bennett just came a little harder than Beeline did. And then I wanted to go to IU my whole life.
Shit.
But
boy,
I just
you would have made it to the league, Kyle. Boy, you'd have dropped 20 at Assembly Hall and went to Little 5 and lost it all.
I told you, like, I was manifesting, like, the high school basketball, right? Indiana meant a lot. And, like, I had a lot of family go to IU. I had, like, a great uncle on the board of trustees. Like, we talking, like, they're IU fans, everybody. And wearing that candy striped pants, like, that meant something to me. And so I wanted to go there, but, man, me and Tom Crean just didn't really see eye to eye. We didn't hit it off the same way as some of the other coaches. So I knew pretty early on.
Smoked it.
Man, yeah, he's
Indiana schools, man.
Where Tom Crean coach at now?
Probably DeVry. I'm so glad, bro, that you left. Goddamn Indiana. I'm an advocate for that. Leave. What was the biggest reason why you went to Virginia, though? What grabbed you?
They were starting to really pick up momentum when they had Justin Anderson, Malcolm Brogdon, Anthony Gill in the league now. Like Mike Scott had left a little bit before then, but like
Mike Scott,
he changed. Like Coach Bennett changed the culture over there. And I was a dude. I always wanted to make sure I went on a visit before I committed, and I always wanted to be the last. Like I wanted to commit on signing day in April or whatever. Like the last. Make sure I was making the right choice.
Oh, okay.
I got to Virginia, and then, you got that feeling in your stomach they always talk about. I was like, fuck, I'm going to commit, aren't I? And I was like, all right, let me go home and sleep on it. Slept on it, felt the same. I was like, it was easy. It was a good balance for me. Like, we was talking earlier. It's not really they think they're a party school. Like,
yeah, that's what I heard.
They get after it. The spring is better. Darties is better than the party.
I mean, I'm sure you probably didn't get a He Got Game recruitment trip experience.
Nah.
Like,
I'm not Jesus Shuttlesworth, no.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? Shout out to Rick Fox. That was a lead assist on the lowest of keys.
For sure.
Yeah. Gotta respect it.
Rick Fox did this thing. I wish somebody would have did that for me.
Damn, your white recruit trip wasn't that lit?
Man, they gave me an Xbox. Oh, I probably wasn't supposed to say that. But
Wow, Charles.
that's all right. My fault. Too late now.
That was your NIL?
Yeah, they gave me an Xbox.
Xbox 360. Hey, you shit with IU.
360. Oh, I got from IU.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Good gas money.
Chill.
Expedition.
Oh my God.
Hey, Kyle, man. Obviously, you end up going to Virginia, doing your thing. Now, you had a real interesting situation because you came right at the end before they really start fucking with the NIL deals. How you feel about that?
Man, I was.
Because you was going crazy. They was about to give you Tyler Hansbrough money if you was there.
For sure. Like, I missed it by a year. So they introduced it the year I left.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like for real. It was like a little like pocket change or whatever. Then the next year is when it really hit. And I'm sitting here on a two-way in the league.
How much you think you would have got from Virginia, like being there?
I'm not even guessing. At least $1 million. At least.
Easy.
For sure.
At least.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
me, Ty, and Dre, like, at least $1 million.
You put a chip up. You put a banner
come
up
on,
in
man.
Virginia?
No way.
Yeah.
They may have took it after we lost to UMBC, but then they would have gave it right back.
Yeah, that's a fact.
See, that's the problem. If they had gave you the NIL, oh, y'all lost to a 16 seed? Y'all walking. Give me them Camaro keys back. That's fucked up. So you can't do that.
No.
If it's mine, it's mine. That's the real. Y'all talk about me Indian giving. This school's going to be on that soon, bro.
No, it's
Shit.
funny to say, bro. They're not gonna be on.
They are.
Yes, they are, bro.
Eventually, they're gonna be like, I need that back because you're not doing what
How
I
you
know.
gonna
performing,
get it back?
Yeah.
You seen Blue Chips?
I've been like, I already spent it.
Man, facts.
Gone.
Hey, you don't know what's crazy? When you was in high school, I had never seen you play. I didn't know who you were, but y'all heard word of mouth about you. Like, yeah,
Man.
Kyle got cold over there at LC. So, for people that don't know, LC's on the east side of Indianapolis, and that's kind of like the athletes are usually black. Let's just say that. Like the basketball team usually black, right?
Yeah.
So they like Kyle got cold. So I'm like, I'm looking for this black dude. And I type him in on YouTube, and it's you. And I'm like, hold on. He go to LC? Like, hell no. And then I seen your swagger. I'm like, yeah.
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 Jay Kelly.
Yeah, he hoop. Yeah, he hoop.
Did
Yeah.
you always have that confidence though?
Yeah, I think it hit by middle school.
Okay.
So for those who don't know, I couldn't even shoot until high school.
Nah, that's
I used
crazy.
I used to shoot. I was a slasher, like,
You shot like Reggie?
man, straight like this.
Damn,
And
that's
didn't go
Sean
in.
Marion.
Reggie's went in. Mine ain't go in.
Okay.
And I was like a slasher, like throwing no look passes and off the
Jay
dribble, yeah, that type of thing. And then high school, I stopped growing. I was 6'1", 6'2" on a good day.
Yeah.
$155 in high school, and so I had to really get to work on my jumper. But yeah, I always had that confidence. Just I don't even know where it come from, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
I just like whenever I was on the court, I'm ultra competitive, and so I didn't like losing. I didn't like anybody showing me up, and so I was like, I just put in the work, and I think that's where it come from.
You was tough, bro.
Nah, yeah, he was
He
killing.
was tough.
You was
seen
going
early
crazy.
on.
I was hot because I had an AAU team at that time, but he was playing on the Adidas circuit, and I had an Adidas team. And I remember I was like, why we don't got him?
You played with the real Adidas, Kyle. you was Indiana Elite, right?
Yeah,
real
I was
Adidas,
like,
yeah.
why we don't got him? And they was just like, we don't know him. I'm
Yeah,
like,
nobody hit me up.
Yeah,
I
they
would
like,
have
we
for sure
don't know.
thought about it though.
They was like,
for
we
sure.
don't know him.
Damn, look at y'all recruiting. Who's it? Let's put a finger down. Who fucked up recruit process?
What
We
you
ain't gonna do
doing,
that.
Bill?
Oh,
Oh, no, we ain't gonna do Bill like that.
like that.
We ain't gonna do Bill.
Nah, I ain't gonna
Stop
say
letting
it was
go.
Bill. I can't remember who it was, but I just remember we had a team on the circuit at that time, and I was just wondering, like, what's up? Like, why we don't got him? Like, he out here killing.
But obviously, you was in Virginia going crazy in the ACC. You played in the real. Like, who was the hardest person y'all had to go against?
I mean, Jason Tatum, that was because so Virginia is obviously known for defense as well, and like I never seen until I got to the NBA, I never saw somebody get buckets with great defense.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
Isaiah Wilkins was the ACC Defense Player of the Year, and he was strapping him, but he wasn't because
That's
he scored
crazy.
30. You know what I mean? Like,
No, that's crazy.
bro, it was
I
incredible.
don't know what you mean. That's crazy.
Are we?
Strapping him as well.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got to clean that up.
Oh my god, man.
Strapping him
Y'all
was
so
crazy.
childish.
That's why we number 6, Kyle.
Kyle, you
We
said,
can't move over to Kyle.
Kyle, we got,
Kyle, you
we
said
got to bring
you
it.
strapping him is like you actually strapping him up, bro. Before.
That's crazy.
No 12.
Oh my god. All right. Hey, he
Welcome
was
to the show,
knocking-
Kyle.
Man, y'all can't let nothing slide.
That's crazy. Hey,
Go crazy because I want to hear this story. Though.
Cam, Cam would let me get it. Like,
Hey.
that's crazy, bro. I had to. All right.
He was playing great defense.
There we go.
Great
Absolutely.
defense, and it didn't matter. He was still getting to it, and so him and then Zion, my junior year. I was-
Yeah. They was a commercial.
yeah.
Oh, that's when he blocked D Hunt shot in the corner.
He's jumped from the paint.
Oh my
Bro,
lord.
what the fuck?
And that LeBron was there. He PJ
Yeah.
that with Rondo and them, and they was sitting right on the baseline. Oh my put on.
Where
a
was
show.
that game at?
That was at
That
our
was the
house.
VA.
I know.
Yeah.
They're the only team to beat us that year. They beat us twice.
As a Louisville fan, I fucking hated y'all because y'all was going to always beat everybody and score like 65 points. You was going to have 25. Y'all going to play some crazy-ass defense, and the team was going to have 42. I hated when y'all was cold in the ACC.
That's why. But junior year, we switched it up. We finally started scoring a little more.
Yeah.
Defense was still there, obviously, but he finally, like, we got the freedom that he talked about when he was recruiting us.
Yo, junior year, you and D Hunt, I was like, yeah.
Y'all was cold.
Yeah, I was like, they got it. Yeah, that's it. I knew y'all was gonna win that year. I bet my money with y'all that year.
We got you right.
Yeah, y'all got
Okay.
me. I won. I think
Y'all
I
was
won
special for
1,500
sure.
that year.
I ain't gonna sit up here and care.
Yeah, I
like,
can
I
say-
thought y'all was gonna win, but I knew y'all.
No, I
was
knew
gonna
they
be
was gonna
good.
win. Like
No, I
you
ain't
lose
taking
like
that
I
away.
didn't have faith in it.
No, I'm just saying.
did.
No, I knew y'all was gonna be a really good team though, cause y'all gotta bounce back from that shit.
Yeah,
No,
that's
yeah.
what I
So
thought.
knew
For
y'all-
sure.
I didn't think Duke was gonna win. I thought they had too many people. I'm like, eventually somebody gonna get mad and like in the tournament start gunning. And RJ Barrett did what I thought he would do.
Damn.
Hey, we did think we were gonna play them though, because they was on the other side.
Yeah.
And Michigan State ended up
Yeah,
beating
but I
them.
knew RJ Barrett to do what I thought.
Hey,
Shout out to RJ, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Brett-
RJ. Shout out to RJ, but he did put up like
and Cam
35
Reddish put in
shots.
that PTO too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said, yeah, draft stock.
yeah, nah, respect.
So,
Heard
I,
you.
Go top 10.
out the game. So for you, to know what I'm saying, to lose in the first round, to come back the next year and play in the national championship, how was that final run for y'all? Because like that Final Four is probably crazy,
Yeah,
especially for you, because you was going to fuck off. You was
Yeah.
talking shit at the free throw line.
yeah. You seen that picture?
Yeah,
Of,
turn
He was
up.
going
Yeah.
crazy.
Historic moment.
That's
fire.
easily. I'm gonna have that. I just bought a house here in Indy. I'm about to put that in the man cave for sure,
As
side
you
by
should.
side.
As you
'Cause
should.
he was sitting like this, saying I was gonna choke at the free throw line, and then
hey, he's good. Hey, he's tapping in.
and then the next after I hit or after we're celebrating, he's like sitting on the ground. Like I usually don't talk shit unless you start talking to me,
Yeah.
and then I'll get after.
That's
it,
some
so.
Indiana shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, the weight off my shoulders or our shoulders after we won it all was crazy.
How was that
man.
party going back to Virginia?
It was so we were in fucking Minneapolis. When
Yeah,
won,
yeah.
So we just kinda
Don't
hung
don't
out
worry
with-
about it. It's nothing good there.
Yeah, we just hung out with the family
Oh,
that
damn.
night.
Minneapolis, they give you nothing. So
Nah,
don't
I'm
worry
just
about
saying,
it.
by then,
I
I'm-
played there. It's nothing there.
No, I'm just saying. I'm
Ain't
by
no
then.
There's
I'm
no
hoping
motion.
like shit. He got his Rick Fox. He got game experience by then.
Nah, there ain't no he couldn't. Ain't no motion out there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, the funniest thing, somebody said, hey, when you see this NBA logo, what does it remind you of? And it was a Minnesota Timberwolves logo, and somebody retweeted and put Jeff Teague. They
That's a-
fucking hate you.
Okay. I hate them too.
Keep it real. It's okay.
Yeah.
Nah, but what did y'all do, bro? Did y'all really celebrate? Did y'all go crazy with the champagne? Pause. But like, no, I'm just
That's not even a pause to me.
Oh,
though.
it
that's
is
a
for
bro.
y'all.
Look, Cal, I'm gonna keep it bean.
Man,
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
We out of
Everything
pocket.
is. Fuck,
Let me
alright.
say, even when you go overseas and do your thing, bro, don't ever let a motherfucker champagne you with your mouth open. Okay?
Like Chris Bosh.
yeah.
Hey, Chris Bosh,
Hold on, Chris Bosh, show.
he champagne himself.
See Cal out of pocket.
Yo,
Hey.
you can't win on this podcast.
Hey,
You can't
yeah.
Hey, why did Chris Bosh?
yeah.
Hey, chef.
I like Kyle. He's like Chris Bosh. He
Chris
throwing
Bosh.
out names. I
Nah,
like
Chris
that. He throwing out names.
Chris Bosh was
CB4.
the dude at the hibachi grill
Man,
throw the
it's
shrimp
nothing
in
he
his
not.
mouth.
He ain't
He
heard
did?
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Bosh threw his head back and let Buddy throw the
I didn't know that. Nah, it ain't nothing he ain't heard before. I know.
Nah, for
Nah,
sure.
Chris
Chris
Bosh.
Bosh a bucket. I'm not.
Hall of Famer. Respect it.
Yeah, he definitely a Hall of Famer.
Nah, but it was fun the week after.
Oh, okay.
About the week after, and then we all left. Like,
Draft
so it was
time.
about 3 days of like, let's enjoy ourselves, right? No class, nothing like that, and then
Kyle, you was going to class.
yeah, bro, Virginia like number 2 public school in the
Yeah,
country.
that's a good
You had
school.
to listen. I don't know, 2.8, 2.9. I'm just getting by, but you had to be there for sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's how
But
you.
But them
some-
3 days we was good. Nobody said anything.
Nah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, you was probably good beforehand, but when y'all got that loss of 16, it was like, hey.
Yeah, in
Let's
class.
see motherfuckers
Yeah,
football.
y'all better-
Uh-huh.
hey.
Yeah.
Don't miss
Yeah.
an hour.
Damn, that's crazy.
Then we all left. So I mean, I was there like a week after, and then yes, none of us have graduated yet. Nothing.
So was you for sure leaving? Like, did it ever like cross your mind? Like, man, I might come back.
If NIL was there, I would have thought about it a lot
For
harder.
sure, for
but
sure.
for me, like, I don't know. I wrote down my goals like when I went to college, and I accomplished everything I wanted to. Like National Player of the Year wasn't really like I probably could have been in contention the next year, but that
Yeah.
wasn't important to me. And So I did everything I wanted to. I'm gonna get my jersey retired.
That's fire.
Won the championship. I was all ACC, like all these accolades or whatever, and we won as a team. I'm straight. So I was good.
Hard.
That is hard.
How was your draft process?
It was weird, man. Like, again, I'm 6'2", like $170. Like, it was tough. I did 16 workings.
Damn.
And my best 2 workouts was the Pacers and the Kings. And Pacers, like, literally best I've ever played probably in my life at that point. And I go up to GM's office, and he basically told me they weren't like interested. Essentially, like right at this is like right after the workout.
That's the NBA.
Yeah,
That's the
they don't.
Pacers
Yeah.
Hey Kyle, no offense to you, but at that point we were leading the league in white people. I don't think we
Yeah,
could have
they
had
need
any more
another
white
one.
people out there.
I hear that. That's fine.
We would have had to drop TJ McConnell, which I've been
Yeah.
fine for, but we would have had 4 white people on the team, and that's an NBA fine. You can't have 4 white people on an NBA team. So I'm happy that you
No,
got
I
this.
remember what year the Pacers. I think it was my rookie year. They had Dunleavy, Troy Murphy,
Jeff Foster.
Crozier, Austin Crozier.
Nah, I ain't that fucking old.
Damn, you played with Jeff Foster?
Yeah, I played against
No, when
Jeff
you said
Foster.
Boston, I was like, damn, maybe he did play.
Yeah, I did play with Jeff Foster. He drilled the shit out of me.
Slick Leonard.
Damn, who was the backup? Travis Best? What the fuck?
Hey,
It was like Travis Diener or something like that. No, I'm just
damn,
playing. No, I was just playing. I was
I
just
was.
playing.
No, we had Tyler Hansborough brother too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
Ben.
Tyler
Nasty.
Hansborough, Ben Hansborough. I think TJ Ford was on that team.
Only nepotism I like was the J.R. Smith or Chris Smith. Cause he's like, hey, if you want me to be a Knick, y'all gotta sign my brother. Cause Giannis
That's
been
hard.
going crazy when they had that Shams report where his brother like, yeah, he signs back in Milwaukee. Where the fuck else was he about to go?
Nah, for
Hey,
sure.
nah, don't do my boy TA
Where
like that.
was-
He
Hey,
had
hey,
options.
I'm playing with Costas in Greece.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
damn. Hey, you
Yeah.
TA
Kyle
had,
Takupo, what's up now? You tapped in.
Who was the guards in Sacramento?
When I got drafted?
Yeah.
It was Fox, Buddy Hield.
Well, I got a question for you after this.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Who else? Corey Joe, that was my vet.
Yeah.
He was a real one for sure.
He cool.
He talking about
TA was there. Luke Wallen was his first year, I think.
Yeah.
Started 0-6. It was a tough year, man.
Yeah.
But it was a great locker room though, for real. I mean, we weren't very good and all that, but we had a great locker room. Like, it was tough.
Are you sure you didn't get to for the light the beam shit?
No, I wasn't there for that, man.
Are you sure you didn't get to hit the light the beam shit? Cause that was crazy.
Nah, it was because this is a new front office.
Yeah.
That's why I got. I mean, I'm not gonna say that's why I got cut, but Vladdy
Changes.
was the GM and he loved me. And then Monty McNair was there, and I wasn't his guy, which is fine. So
Yeah, that's how it
no,
works.
I don't wish I was there
I feel you
for
said
that.
fuck
You know
them.
what I mean? I wish I would have stuck in Miami. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, we gonna get
I
there.
thought that was it, but
I thought it was it too.
Yeah. Hey man, on the spot, Haliburton or Fox? Who y'all rolling with?
it just depends, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm super cool with Tyrese. That's like my guy, and he's better for like if I wanted to play with somebody for sure, Tyrese. And getting a bucket though, I'm gonna go with Fox. That mid range silly. He's so athletic,
Elite.
fastest with the ball in the league.
Fast.
Maybe
He's so fast.
Oh my god, crazy.
I got a story about Fox. He retired me. Him and Darius Garland retired me. Shout out to DG. They retired me. I had to play Fox. Fox didn't retire me. Darius Garland retired me. Fox made me want to go to the bench. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to come off the bench, man. He was running so fast one game. I swear to God. He just kept running at me. I'm like, nigga, do he think I'm sweet? Like,
but he can change directions going the
oh,
same
yeah,
speed.
my knee's still suffering from them changing directions.
Yeah, he top 5 in the league.
Oh my, he was running
Man.
so fast. I'm like, what did I do to him? Like, why he wanna go at me?
He was on that with you.
Man, on that. I'm like, did I do something? But I remember I dunked on that nigga.
Yeah, you got it back.
Yeah, I banged
You got
on
it
him,
back.
and I said, damn. But after that, he tried to kill me. Ever since then, I
That's
said, I'm
an
gonna go.
easy 25 a night, though.
Oh, it was easy.
I see your take. Your take is. I fuck
Yeah,
with
like
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
like Tyrese a better like all around player and in my eyes.
I don't know though, but I like Tyrese because like you said, you would want to like be on the court with him. How I watch scouting, I watched him play for the Pacers 100 times, and the group just like gelled because of him.
Yeah.
Like everybody wanted to play. Buddy Hield was shining. Everybody played great. And then when he got hurt, you seen how drastically they fell off. So I was like, dang, that lets me know how good he is.
No, he's
Yeah.
cold, bro.
But then I watched Fox this year,
Yeah, he did turn it up another level.
He took over in the playoffs.
and it looked crazy. It looked like this is a superstar. Like, he
Yeah.
had this team
Yeah.
looking amazing. So,
But for me, it's just like
let's teach us on.
it
Yeah.
is. You can't go wrong.
Mm.
But
No,
like,
right.
but
2 All-Stars.
Tyrese, that's 40% minimum from 3 every single year,
Mhm.
and Fox is gonna fluctuate. He might shoot tougher shots sometimes, but it's gonna fluctuate. And then facilitating, I got Tyrese. He's bigger, like
Yeah.
Seeing De'Aaron Fox close out games in the playoffs
He
changed a lot for me.
He got like a dog in him that I can
Yeah,
just
it's
take. I would
different.
love to see Tyrese in the playoff moment.
I think next year
Yeah,
you
it's-
can go see that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. De'Aaron
Yeah.
Fox hoop like he on child support.
Can't go back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyrese hoop like, I'm cool, my baby mama. We
Yeah.
good. Everything good at home.
What-
He's smooth. Even when I watch him play at the Disney Run shit, I'm like, he's so chill, bro. He like, Obi, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, get your
Yeah,
shit
like
off.
he got that good blend of like, I'm a pure point guard.
Facts.
Like, I can get you to rock. I can get 25, but I'm gonna get you to rock and make you
Yeah.
shine. That's what I like about him, because that's how I'm not to him, but that's how I play. Like, I really see other people kill,
Yeah.
and that makes me.
You was
appreciate how
real
he play.
passive.
Yeah.
All right, my nigga.
You was. Now that we on that,
Look.
you.
I
yeah,
like to
old
get
school.
assists, bro. Like,
Shit.
I was getting
you had a hell of a career, bro, but you was just so passive all the time. Like,
bro.
damn.
I played with Joe Johnson, bro.
Like, yo,
and Jamal Crawford. You had no
Yeah.
choice.
and you
but to
played
be
with
passive.
Josh Smith.
And
Shout out to my
then,
dog.
and then I left him and went with Paul George. You got to be passive, my guy. Like, but
I felt like you could shoot more with the
I
Pacers,
could
though.
have shot more.
They
I mean,
wanted you to shoot,
He did.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that was a different conversation. That's
I still had Monte too.
the Mississippi Bullet.
Yeah,
Damn, the real
so-
GD.
Favorite gift of all time.
Oh God.
But
But
speaking of Disney runs, you know what I'm saying? You got that organized in the city. Good basketball. Tell the people about it.
Yeah, so Disney Runs a pro-am. Me and my trainer put together. So it's called Disney Runs because my trainer is Derek Grant. He was a Harlem Globetrotter. And his name was Dizzy Grant
shit.
back in the day.
I
And,
was
like,
gonna ask you why it's called Disney.
yeah,
too.
so it was cool how I met him too, because somebody was like, "Yo, you got to come work out with this dude." I didn't really have a trainer, and I was trying to get my shot right again. Like, I'm going to high school, and they're like, "You got to work out with him." He used to be a Harlem Globetrotter. I'm like, man, I'm not about to go up there and spin the ball on my finger, shoot half court shots, whatever. Ended up going because it's my man's, and so we went and it was great. And so we hit it off. We've been together ever since. But yeah, so Disney Runs, man, we be having a couple thousand people come every week. My boy Jeffrey playing in it.
Nah,
He's passive in that too.
nah, yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. My boy put on a performance versus y'all.
Yes,
though.
he
Yeah,
did.
I heard that
Yes,
first
he
half he
did.
was on that.
Yeah,
I
motherfuckers
be
ain't get a
chilling,
real highlight reel. I don't like that, but
Now look, it's crazy. He says he's chilling. Then when I'm guarding him, he ran me over. Like,
Oh, yeah, he was on
straight,
that.
straight.
All
ran
right,
me
so
over.
look, where I'm from, the hood I grew up in, with a white dude on the court, it's like,
Of course. No. That's nothing I'm not
nah.
used to.
Oh, I got a question though, cause of that though. Like, did you experience that though? Cause like when I was growing up, my dad used to be like, "All right, when a white dude's on the court, like, hey, we gotta attack him. But like trying to
Bill.
attack you and you could hoop, I know
Yeah.
motherfuckers probably was like,
Nah.
shit.
No, for sure. Now listen, I'm not no lockdown defender, but like, I know how to get after it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and I fouled you and they didn't
You-
call. Like, I know how to like
Yeah,
do that stuff.
You
'cause
definitely fouled me.
just
I'm glad you pointed that out.
I just got thrown into the fire at a young age, and I
Yeah.
played up in high school. Always play 17U, so
That's tough.
like
Oh,
I
shit.
was thrown into. If I played varsity as a freshman, like I was
Killed.
Nah,
playing
bro, you was
against-
cold.
Nah,
I
yeah,
speak
so,
on
like-
behalf of black people. I see you torch a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, so like
And we can talk about it.
for
Nah, but
sure.
Yeah.
He elite though.
You got Mr. Basketball.
Yeah, he went to the
You
NBA.
gave everybody
So,
You
but,
was-
but
yeah,
you
you
learn
was-
quick.
you
You
was
know, you
swaggy,
learn
bro.
quick. We was in the MIC, so that's
You
that's
get-
Pike, that's LN, that's
Survivor
Ben
Series.
Davis.
North Central.
Not on the Pike
Central.
coach. I'm about to go look at your highlights. I'm about to go see your games against Pike. See
Nah,
what you
bro,
did. I got the film.
He destroyed a lot of people though. A lot of
What
people.
you get
it's
on Pike?
that- Huh?
How much you get on Pike?
I couldn't even tell you, to be honest.
Probably 35.
Yeah, probably 30.
Who
I-
was on Pike?
I
that
never.
year?
I don't think I always had 20 against him usually, but I don't think I had. I don't
I
think
I
I
wonder
got
who was
off.
on
got
Pike.
off
Who was?
against
I
him.
wonder who was on Pike when you was there.
We got to look that up. But speaking
yeah.
of pro-am runs.
Hawk.
Hawk was on. Oh yes.
Oh, you gonna put it?
Oh yeah, I'm
Juice.
pulling that. Juice.
Justin
Oh,
Roberts.
Oh, Juice. Juice
oh
is
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah. Cool. That was a good team.
Yeah, yeah. they was
Speaking
good.
of pro-am runs, will we ever get any type of basketball similar to what we got during the lockout when everybody was going crazy in the pro-am?
Nah, cause Chet Holmgren broke his foot.
Damn. Think so?
It's true.
That was the last time.
Yeah, so
That's the best basketball I've ever seen in my life. I know it wasn't organized, but them lockout pro-am runs was crazy because we got to see all the players we like play with each other in one big-ass setting. And you got to see who was really like that.
And they were playing for real because, like,
Nah, for sure.
Nah,
that
for
was
real.
it, you know?
So do you make those phone calls?
But to get the players there?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
exhausting,
he tapped
man.
in.
It's
Okay.
exhausting. I text every single person that's there.
Okay.
And I got to usually hit them up more than once.
You know everybody Hollywood.
And then and they'll be like, yeah, I'll be there. And then like an hour before the game, they're like, can't make it. And I got to fill that spot in 30 minutes. Like,
Oh, yeah, you wallow.
Yeah,
for
that's
real.
why I had quit. We had the pro-am before y'all had it
We sure did.
at the factory. I quit. I
It's
bowed
tough.
out gracefully because
Text
it's
go
like
green.
it take too much to have people
Yeah,
come.
no fuses like that.
Yeah, you know, I don't got a lot of patience. So, like, if somebody said they not coming,
Nah, you don't like 'em.
yeah, hold the grudge.
yeah, you got me.
I got
messed
one
up.
more year. I got one more year of like doing it all by
Nah,
myself.
you got it lit now.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going. It's like
No, we just gonna keep going, but of me doing everything,
Absolutely,
respect
bro.
that.
I got
Good
one
team,
more
bro.
year.
I respect that.
Yeah,
I
because
gotta delegate.
we as a state and as a city got too much talent for us to be arguing about who can hoop in the summer. Like, it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
showcase. We the best state in basketball. Denver the best city in
Y'all
basketball.
think so?
What, in basketball?
We
I'm
kind of fell off a little bit.
Indiana the best.
Now,
state.
hey,
That's
listen,
crazy.
from
maybe not from a pro
03 to
07 for sure.
No, 03 to like
That's a lot.
18 maybe?
18,
Yeah.
yeah. It was
Ooh.
like we.
Y'all giving us too much love. 15
Nah, we
years
had
of being
an
the best.
NBA. We almost had an NBA player from like
Absolutely,
03.
but saying being the best for 15 years.
But here's the
I'm
thing,
not
you
gonna
gotta
let
think,
y'all
and
do that.
he knows for sure, and he gonna know now that he's coaching. Like, it's not just the players, it's like the schemes and the coaching, the
Yeah.
atmospheres. Like, bro,
different.
You can't touch this.
Look, I fuck with the vanilla
Like look
ice
at
quote.
look at Ben Davis
on.
this year.
I understood, but I'm telling y'all, like, as to say we had a 15-year run, y'all, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna say we
That's
the
not
best,
the
but
best
we top
player.
three.
I'm not
for
saying
sure.
it's the best. Like,
no, I'm talking about
player, but
Cal.
overall,
I'm
top to bottom.
I'm tapped in. I'm
But
inside.
all right, but just think about it. Like this year, we got a kid from Kokomo.
yeah, Flory,
He top 5.
And we got
Last year-
Jalen.
We got
Jalen Harrison, top
we got
5.
Jalen Harrison.
But
we got
no,
Burner
but
Boy.
Jalen
We
Harrison
got-
only gonna be a
Brian
junior.
Burner
Hey,
Boy.
that's crazy, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's the kid from Kokomo.
Man,
Burner
Boy.
Last.
But think about last year we had a kid from Cathedral.
Oh yeah, shout out to Xavier Booker.
Come on,
But,
shout out to Book, MSU. Come on.
Like it just keep kind of going though. Trace, he was a couple.
We got
years
great, bro. We have great talent. I'm just saying to say we had a 15, like from 03. It's no disrespect when y'all was in school, Cal, but from for real 03 to 07, it was lit.
Oh man,
It
that
was
was
different.
for sure the best.
It's a golden
That
era.
was
No
lit.
question.
That's what I'm
Everybody had
saying.
an NBA player.
That was lit.
Yeah,
That was
minimum.
That was a crazy
Minimum
time
one.
period.
Yeah, minimal.
Yeah, it was lit.
Like it didn't matter if you missed the Pike and North Central game, you can go see such and such play. You can go see Josh McRoberts play somebody,
Yeah.
and it was cool. You wasn't tripping.
Yeah, it was
Like
lit.
when y'all was in school, bro, you was a ticket.
Yeah.
CJ
I mean, yeah.
was a ticket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Trey
it was
Lyles.
different.
Yeah.
CJ and Trey Lyles, same
Ticket.
thing.
But I'm saying they was years apart though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 2016.
Y'all got it.
Or no, 2014 is Trey
Yeah.
Lyles. 2014, I'm 2016.
And then you had Mook.
Yeah.
Shout out to Murder Mook. They was Dookie though.
But then you had T, Devontae,
And you had RJ with Mook too.
Trey, and RJ.
RJ went to
they,
state.
they had some.
Bro, listen.
Shout out to
Just
RJ
trust,
Hunter.
just
our
trust.
dog.
That's when they brought it back. That RJ Hunter class, that brought it back. Y'all class
That
is
was
kinda,
like 2, 3,
it
that was
kinda-
like 4
Yeah,
years,
I'm
3
like-
years after.
Cal.
Well, guess
for
what, guys?
real.
We have a nationwide audience now, so we'll have to talk about our Indiana high school basketball beats a little bit later.
You right.
I was finna get on your
I
ass.
go
We
on
can
for
move on.
hours.
But obviously, you know what I'm saying? You was
Go
in
for hours,
Sacramento.
it's crazy.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Just sometime that was, yo.
Go for hours. It's wild.
Oh, my.
I'm just
over
here,
y'all.
man.
I'm over y'all.
I'm just here, bro.
Cal,
Go ahead.
Kyle, we're not going to grow up here,
That's
bro.
not even human possible.
Man.
Bro. Don't even worry about that one, Cal. That's not even human possible, bro.
Hey, moving on.
Moving on. Sacramento, a couple years in G League, and then you got to Miami. How was playing in South Beach? Because you was shooting the fuck out the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he
That whole
was.
story was crazy. So I started off. I went to Cleveland on Exhibit 10 because I just no disrespect. I thought that was the worst roster in the league, and I was like, I want to make a roster spot
Out the gate.
out the gate. I mean, they was, like had good players, obviously. They
No, they
were
were
Garland,
trash.
all them, but I didn't think top to bottom they was that good. So I was like, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna try to fight for a roster spot. Man, training camp there was no live like 5-on-5, nothing. I didn't see the court.
Who was the coach?
Bickerstaff.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they didn't have no
Yeah.
live 5 on
I mean,
5?
we're talking like a couple minutes here and there, and it was starters versus
Yeah.
5, and I'm
Second
fighting
line.
for spots 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like, and there was just no real opportunity for us. And so I didn't even get a two-way there. I played with their G League team for 10, 11 games and was playing really well. And then I got COVID right before the G League showcase in Vegas.
Damn.
That's tough.
And it was during Christmas. I'm stuck in an apartment in Cleveland.
Assy.
And I'm getting all these calls for 10 days I got to turn them down. Like Boston, Orlando, I got to turn all these down. And then finally on the last day I test negative, Miami calls at like 10 at night and says you have a 6 a.m. flight. And I didn't have any basketball shoes because they're all at the gym.
Yeah.
And I was in quarantine, so I'm stuck in I go straight from the apartment in Cleveland, no basketball shoes, to San Antonio.
Tough.
Where we played. And there's no like real sneaker stores in San Antonio.
That's a fact. That little weak mall.
Yeah, I went there because I
Nothing
had
but
to
big
get,
girls.
bro, I had
Shout
to
out to
get
Charles
shoes.
Barkley.
We
Yeah.
played that day,
It's
so
a
I
shoe carnival everywhere, Cal.
Nah,
You cannot be in the NBA
with
playing
some
a shoe
Asics.
carnival.
Come on, man.
Nah,
They got
for real.
Giannis in
Nah,
the shoe
I know what
carnival.
he's saying because
Yeah.
they ain't got no stores.
And so I land in San Antonio, whatever, 10 a.m. We play that night against the Spurs, and I go to the meeting. And during when I usually would take a nap, I got to get some shoes. Like I didn't tell the equipment staff because I don't know. I was new. I was trying to get it right. I go. Somehow they have what the Kobe's.
Damn.
7s, I want to say.
In Foot Locker?
Bro, no. They had like this. It was the last store I checked. I went into Champs, nothing. I went into like these random ones. They had nothing. I go and they had the vacuum sealed shoes.
Okay, you
I'm
went
like,
to a
they
resale store.
gotta have something.
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was a resale.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I hooped in some what the Kobe's that somebody else wore before. They was too small. I wear 12. They were 11s. All I had. And I had 17 that night.
Damn.
And
I
so
know you ain't run them back though.
Huh?
You won them again after that?
Yeah.
Ah,
He said, I
shit,
got
I know
17.
your
I
feet.
had to.
Your feet fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you
But
have to
I
act like
had
Bow
to.
Wow. Like Mike.
Yeah, right.
You got your size, bro.
Your feet hurt. You got black toenails right now.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did the
yeah.
whole size.
For sure.
We got
Shoes,
turf.
little shoes in the NBA is out of pocket.
He got turf toe
Nah,
right
but
now.
after my first 10 day, when I got the second 10 day, I had on my shoes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
was
wore
like,
them for 10 days?
probably like 7.
You act like you a damn foster kid.
Yeah, Kyle, you had a chance. You could have got some shoes, man.
How you out of
You
pocket?
Kyle was on that. He said, hey, look, I'm on 10. I'm
Hey,
checking
look,
out my
I'm
cheddar.
like, come on, man.
Right, I respect
Man,
that.
I was
though.
making, with the Exhibit 10, you make like 90,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
But G League 37,000, so definitely was keeping
Saving
the
the
money close to the
coins.
pockets. But so I killed for 2 weeks, like play real good
Nah, you
basketball.
did.
Nah, you was going
Like
crazy.
not even like for real. I was playing really well, and everyone got healthy, and they had a deep roster. Like they had some players, so I knew I wasn't gonna like play minutes again. But I thought like when they signed me to the 2-way for the rest of the year, like I was set, and the next year maybe
Yeah.
we get
To
on
rock
a
with you.
non-guaranteed or a roster spot, something like that. And I was there for like 3 months or something before they cut me. But,
Yeah, that's crazy because, like you said, you see that team flourish. You're like, I should have been on there. I should have been shooting fucking Gabe Vincent 3.
Yeah. No. I mean, like, it was weird, though, because they, like, Spoelstra told me when he cut me, he was like, and I love Spo, like, he was very honest with me always, whatever, and when he cut me, it was like, it was kind of cool, like, because he was, like, giving me a lot of props and stuff, and, like, walking into that locker room, that was a tough locker room just walk into, bro. You
Yeah.
got Markieff Morris, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, PJ Tucker, OG.
PJ.
Like dudes that have done it before and like big personalities and lots of money. Like it was tough to just walk in there, and he gave me props to like being able to adapt to that. And I was like, I take pride in that, like being able to get along with everybody and all that type of thing. And then in practice, I was like a practice player. I was Trae Young one night in practice, and then I would be James Harden the next, and I was mimicking their games for him, and he like gave me props for that, and I'm like, that's why I was so confused that y'all cut me, because I was doing everything right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
So,
the league, bro.
Yeah.
Like we was talking about before we got on camera. You could be doing everything right. You could be killing, and it just might not be your time.
and it was.
Like, I understand that for 100%. Because my first 2 years, I just couldn't understand why I couldn't get in the game. But then you realize this dude is making $38 million.
That's all good.
Yeah, like, yeah,
Carry
we
the
ain't about,
one.
yeah. You ain't about to make me look stupid out here. Like, I spent 38 on him. He playing.
Yeah,
But come with the territory.
yeah, it's all good. It worked out.
That's crazy. All right, man. So, obviously, the best part of the show is when we get to talk about shit that ain't basketball. Be here. Your girl Lizzo. They brought her up on allegations. What's going on, man?
That's just the Illuminati working their magic.
Excuse me?
There you go, bro.
That's just the Illuminati working their magic. Hey, you know?
The Illuminati?
Yeah.
They
she's
got
a-
Lizzo?
Yeah, they got her. They got the first plus-size queen to, get out there and act a fool, say she's doing all these random rituals. Like,
Hey, her allegations are crazy.
yeah,
She
defund
made
her.
somebody walk to get a cheesecake.
Yeah, bro, she's out of pocket.
That's what it said, bitch. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was for real, too.
I did. I was
With
saying that's
everything else that
hilarious.
she's doing,
I
it
think
makes
somebody eat a
sense.
banana or something,
Now
right?
that's real.
Oh,
They
okay.
said that's a real
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have believed that, too. Who worse, Dwight Howard or Lizzo?
Right now, Lizzo violating the produce right there. I gotta go Lizzo. She's out of pocket.
Because you fuck with the bananas. I'm not a banana eater.
Oh,
so-
what the fuck are you on?
It's crazy.
That was the worst
Crazy.
one. I'm in the clear.
Kyle,
That was
you
the
feel
worst
me?
one. I'm in
Yes,
the clear.
that's
That was the worst
by,
one.
that's by far the worst one. That's
Nah, 'cause
wild.
You said,
No, don't point at me and say that. Point over there. I'm uncomfortable.
You said she violated the produce. I'm like, I don't really fuck with bananas, so I don't care. Like, do what you want with them. But I just wanted y'all take. Like, who y'all got, Lizzo
She made a real banana split.
or D12?
Please.
I
She's
bow
in the league
out.
right now.
I bow out gracefully, bro. Oh boy,
Hey,
either
I'll
way.
never forget. They were just like, Lizzo, she's so strong because she had on underwear at the basketball game. Bitch, anybody with they fucking pants off at a basketball game is gonna be asked to go
She's
home.
strong because she built like motherfucking Mark Henry. That's why she's strong in the
Oh my
motherfucker.
god, bro.
That's why she's
That's funny because we talking about the hardest. Mark Henry.
We did talk about
Let's
we
get
did
on
talk about
The
wrestling
wrestling
earlier.
go crazy.
Man.
Jeff
Nah,
and the real
but
NWO.
I do got a question though, bro.
Yeah.
Like now, you still continue your professional career. Like what tunes you listening to get you going before the game?
Man, I'm kind of an old head, not too much like 90s old head, but like early 2000s, like and sometimes
Lean with it, rock with it. Oh,
okay, not
shit.
quite. That,
Oh, okay.
but- or
It's getting hot in here.
When I was in high school.
Hey, look,
Stop it. No, I'm talking
regaming
like
and Nelly is crazy.
no, I'm talking like 50 Cent.
Oh,
like that
okay.
type of-
50 bit. All right. I fuck with
No,
50.
or like when I was in high school, man, I didn't listen to nothing but fucking G Herbo and Montana 300 because that's all
Your teammates.
my teammates listened to and
Yeah.
for the games, and so
Damn, I'm that much older than you, G
Facts.
Herbo.
Facts. And G
Shit.
Herbo, that's when his music was good back then.
yeah,
bro.
like I'm
Facts.
Kobe the mixtape.
Yeah, you
Welcome to
tapped
Five
in. Nah.
That would, but yeah, but
You
or
supposed to have
like
baby
young-
mama, Kyle.
Yeah.
You supposed to have baby mama in high school. You listen to G Herbo after 25.
Nah.
You were supposed to have a kid before you went to
Right,
baby.
Kyle's supposed to have a mixed
hey,
baby.
But I mean, I do now.
He do.
Hey,
He
no.
do.
No, I know. Of course, now I'm talking about back then.
Oh.
Like, if they
Yeah.
had you listen to Fazo, that was
Yeah,
all
no.
It's
bad.
not true. He got a problem with people's lineage. You know what I'm saying? That's a key word in the show. He likes to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, if you was listening to G Herbo, I fuck with that. Like you
But
was
that-
tapped in
that's-
early. So if you
What
was like
year
a
was
fan
that?
now,
What year you graduated?
I graduated in 2016, so 2012 to 16 was.
Yeah, you was a vet.
that's right when.
Were you 9 years?
2012,
I was going crazy.
2016.
That's
That's
also-
right when the
I was-
Speaker knockers. Oof.
RP.
Oh yeah, he did die. I'm talking about
He just got no
the,
respect.
the
man.
Chief
R.I.P.,
Keef.
man.
The Chief Keef music was,
Yeah,
was
oh for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Love Sosa. Yeah,
The drill
yeah.
music was going crazy.
drill.
At the time.
There we go. Drill music. Yep.
Now I'm a little more calm than I was back then. So Rod Wave is about that's what I do.
Calm?
I like being.
Cal, show me some love. You fucking with
That's-
the wrong
I like hey.
Cal.
Hey, Loki makes me a little sad, but it's okay.
It's still
Yes, I'm about to say.
Yeah.
You be ready to come home after Rod Wave.
Nah, Green
Especially-
Light is my shit, bro.
Yeah, you-
Green Light is a dope song though.
Damn,
But I
Cal, you
listen, I
tapped
listen
in.
to country too. I listen to everything, man.
Oh
for
yeah,
real.
yeah.
You was with
Oh,
Jimmy.
you
You
was
was
with
with
Jimmy.
Jimmy too long. You listen to country, or you was
Hey,
with Jimmy.
but that's low key why we hit it off because we played cards together
Yeah.
on the plane, and then I
Wait.
could listen to anything because he's very versatile in his
For
music,
sure, for
and,
sure.
and I could get with that.
I wish
Yeah.
you could have talked to Jimmy before he got the dreads in. I wish you could have
Man,
talked to my man.
Jimmy cool as hell though. Ain't
Man,
he?
Yo,
He's so
cool,
cool.
bro.
Hey, 520
Super
Podcast
cool.
forever has love for Jimmy Butler.
Nah,
Yeah,
Jimmy
for
what
sure.
he do?
I got love for Jimmy, bro.
Yeah.
That's my guy, dog. He
Shout out
got
to
One of
Jimmy.
the coolest cats for sure that
Man,
I've
for
spent time
sure.
with, and he was super cool to me. Like again, I was on a 10-day. Like he didn't have to
Yeah.
show me no love, and I wouldn't have thought twice about it.
Yeah.
'cause
Just the
it's
business.
okay. But he was like, "Yo, you want to come get a cup of coffee at my house?" Because he got a big face or
Mhm.
whatever. So yeah, and we always we play cards. Me, him, Gabe, and PJ or Kyle always playing cards. So
Yeah. PJ cool as hell too.
losing money.
Shout out to PJ. Like I said, I'm sure you was on the losing end of that.
Yeah,
They
Blu-ray?
professionals.
Come on, bro. I stay out of those
But I
games.
always would talk them down because like they're trying to play like $100 hands, $500.
Especially PJ.
Let's just play
He
20.
like, come on, y'all got all that money, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, man, I'm not getting no card game with you, man. Got all that
Then we
money.
started playing like phase 10 for money.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bro, you got all that money, man.
That's a family reunion game.
That in the family union. That and Uno.
Man,
Yeah.
you said you played football when you was young.
Yeah.
So who your team?
Cincinnati Bengals.
Is that always been your team, or
Since I was born.
that's fucked up?
I know. I had a rough life until recently.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
For
So
Joe
Joe Burrow, okay.
I'm 317 till I die, but my dad's from Cincinnati.
Oh.
Born and raised, went to UC, like,
Oh yeah, it's over.
and so I had no choice.
You was
Like,
tapped in.
yeah, and he passes it on to me. So my son, he's about to be 2 now. He's a Bengals fan till he's 18, and if he wants to go
Nah,
on
I
somewhere else,
respect
all
that.
good.
So why you ain't go to UC? They ain't recruit you?
Nah, Mick Cronin, man, he didn't.
Damn,
Yeah.
Mick.
I mean, we were talking. I mean, we brought it up earlier. I don't know if he's ever like offered a white person before
Oh, shit.
UCLA. You know what I mean?
That might be
I mean,
true.
for real.
Mick?
Nah, you on some shit. Yeah.
I'm not even
Let's talk
like.
about it.
That was Mook secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
I
going
would
to
have went
UC.
there. That and IU, if one of them would have like
Yeah, he was going-
correctly.
Nah.
Yeah.
We talked about high school. Kyle, if you would have went to UC, you definitely would have had a baby mama.
Man. Now, hey,
For sure.
but like my dad went to UC. He was cool with Melvin Levitt back in the day. I grew up watching.
He had that bounce, boy.
Yeah,
Number
I
21.
grew up
never
watching
forget.
Yancey Gates and Deontay Vaughn.
Shout out to
Arlington,
Yancey
come on,
Gates.
bro.
Knuckles.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
East side for real.
Damn, you
Yeah.
make us feel old, bro.
I know,
Y'all
bro.
right.
When he
That's
said-
crazy.
No, deadass,
bro.
deadass. You talking about you tapped in with high school basketball? I was going to everything.
When he said 2016, I said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I was like really playing.
He was in
like,
the Dallas game. He was in the league.
man, I was
Facts.
like having a ball.
Yeah.
in the league. Like,
Oh hell yeah.
yeah,
That's
I was
all?
like, yeah,
Oh,
I
that
was.
was
rough
All-Star.
then.
That was an all-star.
Yeah,
it was up.
Before we get out of here, I don't know if y'all seen the quote today by Rudy Gobert. Did y'all see it?
the virginity thing.
What'd he say?
He hit his first 3 in the game. He said, "I feel like I lost my virginity."
Oh, I thought
Man.
y'all about to give him an AC Green story. He just a gump. I thought y'all was about to say
Hey,
that boy ain't get no
AC
talent.
Green's a liar.
Nah,
You don't think AC Green? I believe him.
I
What
believe
team was he on?
the
The
Lakers.
And
He
who
had
was
a
he playing with?
he had a Jerry curl. for his
Magic
whole
hit
career.
them all, bro.
He had a Jerry curl.
Magic was known for throwing assists. You tell me he ain't never give AC a behind the back?
And not off the court.
Nah, he ain't
He was MJ off the court.
I don't believe AC. He's capped.
I believe.
I believe it, bro. It's always a good person in the league, bro. So at least one, bro.
That don't mean you gotta be a first.
Yeah, I played with a good person in the league.
Yeah, you play with
It was me and Kyle Korver.
absolutely, but I'm talking about that was Mook. Never mind. That played with Man of the Year. I thought you played with Jason Collins.
I did play with Jason Collins.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you trying to say?
No, I was just. What we talking about virginity?
Why you always going
No,
that
no,
route,
no,
bro?
no. I was because he had said, bro. He had said
Why
something
do I
like
keep getting pointed at when you talk? I didn't say this.
Y'all talking about niggas losing their virginity. First of all, I don't even know
Damn,
why
J. Cole.
I don't even know why Rudy Gobert is saying that. He's such a gump. I was just talking about people
I
like
just think about every time when COVID happened, he touched on the microphone.
Oh my god, that was crazy. And then got it immediately.
He's a sick.
Immediately.
He's a sicko.
He
bro.
shut down the NBA on that by himself. When Donovan Mitchell tested positive, I fucking hated Rudy
and
Gobert.
then he signed a $100
He
million
hated him
contract
too.
after that.
That's why he left.
Damn.
He signed a
200.
supermax. It wasn't 100. He got way more than 100.
200.
2. Minnesota boy, y'all got some moves to make.
I got some rotten niggas from that lineage. Y'all got Jeffrey Teague,
Everybody,
Carl Anthony Towns.
It's me and Rudy, probably the most hated Minnesota people. We made out like some fat rats. Yeah. I don't care.
That's a crazy company to be
Who
a part
else?
of.
Who else?
You got to sign a 10-day with
Pat
them. You got
Bev.
retirement.
Who else?
Pat Bev.
He
Hey,
did get a
when
check
Pat
from me.
Bev threw the jersey in the crowd, when they got in the play, it was the hardest thing ever.
Okay, all right. Since we're talking about that for real, I know we got to go, but are they really about to have like a season championship? Like,
In
Playing.
season tourney.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, boy. If I see a banner in the stadium about the mid-season championship, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
That's gonna be kind of fire though, bro.
Oh,
What is it exactly though?
nothing.
Like
Yeah.
it's for a trophy?
Yeah, you get $1 million. Will the team
get a
get $1
check.
million?
I think it's something like that. It's a money incentive too.
Yeah,
It's a
if you
TBT.
get an extra,
Kyle,
yeah, it's a TBT.
Disney runs on steroids. Because the summer
But
league
no,
getting
but just think,
rings.
if you the last, if you 9 through 13, 14, whatever it's on
Yes,
the
sir.
roster, man, you hype as hell.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking. I didn't know the benefits of it. I know y'all know.
Yeah, I'm hype as hell if I get $1 million. And
For sure, yeah.
hell yeah.
I'm
But
never
the
had nobody get a
basketball
picture.
portion of it is like,
Yeah,
What are we
like
doing?
you gotta think it's gonna be your time to shine too, because the main players ain't gonna play in that shit.
yeah,
But-
that's true. That's a good point.
Now I have a question behind that. Are they gonna count that towards the limit that you have to have games played for incentives? Because if they do that and force their hand, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Because you gotta play at least 65 to get the incentives
That's a
now.
good point.
Is that gonna be a part
If
of
you
that or
got
not?
62 and you got to play in that.
And you gotta go hoop in the fucking playing, and then God forbid something happens to where somebody ain't the same the rest of the season. Then what? Because
Yeah.
they're not gonna respect that enough.
I mean, they still playing 81, right? Regular season game.
Yeah,
80,
exactly.
whatever it is, 82.
82.
I'm trying to tell you, I ain't played in a minute.
yeah, but you played for a minute.
Yeah, but I ain't never played. I played 82 one time.
Right, for real?
CTE.
Hey, shout out Corey Joe, Mr. 82.
I played 82 one time. That's because I was in a contract year. That was with the Pacers.
I swear to God, everybody thinks he finessed the NBA. This shit just sounds so crazy.
I did not finesse the NBA.
You
they don't
did,
know
bro.
that.
But that's what I'm saying.
No.
I had to stop arguing with motherfuckers. I'm like, he just. After I watched like clips of you talking about like,
It do
these
look like
motherfuckers-
I hate the NBA.
No,
don't
it looks
Yeah.
like you hate it. I'm like,
Nah,
fuck, I'm not
I
even-
don't though. People are
Yeah,
just
he
dense
don't.
as
They
fuck.
are, bro. But
Yeah.
how they put it, like, it could be like if
Oh,
we
the
didn't know
compilation's
him.
wild.
I
No, but
saw-
I'm saying if I didn't really know him, I'd be like, bro, he's a piece of shit.
I saw
You feel
somebody.
that way, you know him now.
No, that's my nigga though. But I was just saying, like, I know he really cared about hooping though. Like,
I literally saw something the other day about the podcast, and it was like Jeff has not told a positive story
yeah,
from the
I
NBA woman.
See, Cal, absolutely, bro.
I mean,
you haven't though. Real shit. You
I
just
haven't.
haven't.
He does though. People.
I do, but it's like,
That get overshadowed. I told y'all people
yeah,
like mess.
yeah, people like mess. Like, what I'm gonna tell? Yeah, I made $100 million.
You should.
You can turn up, but I'm saying
But I don't-
like,
that-
people was like
I
people
don't
want to
care.
hear like
But it is. I do tell stories like how I see guys like Kyle. They come in the league, they get an opportunity. He made the most when he was in Miami, but it just
they
wasn't his
talking
time.
about yourself though, because they feel like you
But I
always
don't like to talk
talking
about
getting
myself.
killed.
Like that's like
Exactly.
bragging. Who wants to brag? Like I hate
I'm like, he
people
don't
that
want to.
brag.
He can say how he killed some people, and then y'all
Right.
gonna slander him for that.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, he only did it one
Mr.
time.
Big Shot.
Yeah, like I can act like I ain't hit a game winner on somebody or something, but it's like I did
I be
that.
dying
but-
because people be under the post like putting your stats.
They be ready.
Oh yeah,
They
but
be
the internet's wild, man.
The
internet's
internet,
a
you
different
can't
place.
you
win.
can't argue with the internet, bro.
Nah, you can't win with the internet.
Yeah, like I guarantee, I know it was so crazy when y'all lost in the first round.
Oh my
Oh
God.
boy, well you had.
I didn't know y'all got death
You
threats.
would've-
bro.
you had
That's
to turn your
Nah,
crazy,
but one of the ways we kind of got over it was kind of funny. We was all at Isaiah Wilkins' house. I mentioned him earlier, and it was like 10 of us from the team, and we were all reading who had the worst DM. And bro, some of them were so outrageous, bro. Like I hope your mother dies type shit. I'm
God
like,
damn.
bro, this is first off, it's a basketball game. Second off, come at me all you want. What like they catching
Come on, man.
strays.
Hashtag rent dude. That parlay was supposed to hit.
Man, yeah.
That was
for
somebody's
sure.
last card note.
But it was crazy. We literally every time somebody started talking a DM, it was worse than the one before.
That's crazy, bro.
You should have seen
You
his
should-
DMs after D Wade.
Oh, you should have seen what they said to me about D Wade.
crazy.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even say D Wade. I said D Wade was still GOAT. Yeah, but I guess I said I was better than him. Or
That's what it felt like.
Man,
for real.
what?
You would have really
You agree?
with his take to a but I tell them all the time, like when we clip stuff up on the show, people don't really.
They didn't watch the whole thing.
We just
so-
had an athlete discussion,
yeah,
and people
Yeah.
saying the names that we really talked about. So when he said that, and we go off of really me and him for real, it's just the player. We wasn't saying Dwayne Wade's career
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah, he got
better than
3 fucking
James
rings.
Harden.
Yeah.
We talking about skill for skill. What can each other do?
yeah.
So
that's
people start talking about,
Yeah.
well, James Harden don't got no championship. James Harden always getting put out first round. Nah, but he still can get 40, win or
Yeah.
lose. Like,
But you know what's important about that? Shout out to the 520 gang. The people who fuck with us understand that we don't gotta explain all that.
yeah.
Like, let me ask you a question since we here. We still talking. So my fault, y'all. We taking too long.
Nah,
You
fuck
lying.
it.
But who your top 5 shooting guards? Since everybody's on my case, let's
Hold on,
see.
we ain't putting you under the fire.
No, it ain't no fire.
no,
It ain't no
no.
fire.
Oh, you on
But
the
no,
camera,
and you can. So how we do it is we eliminate championship. We talking about when you go
Yeah.
to the
You
court
talking about like
and you like
Dizzy
we just
roll.
hoop.
because like I mean like Kyrie's
Dizzy
one of the best players
sure.
ever touch a basketball.
By
but
far.
he's not going to be listed top 5. You know what I mean?
But
Alright,
you
that's
could
my
put
favorite
him
player.
top 5. See,
But
that's
for
what I
this,
meant.
so
yeah.
It's yours.
Kobe, D Wade. No, I'm not doing the order. I don't.
That's fair.
Fine.
Kobe, D Wade. I need like a list. Like
Michael Jordan.
Michael
for
Jordan.
sure, Michael Jordan.
T-Mac. Ray Allen. I'm just throwing out names. I don't know.
Joe Johnson.
T-Mac for sure. I'm
Okay.
putting in there. You might have said it, Ray Allen. Like, how you gonna argue with that? Because
Absolutely.
he did it 2 ways. He did it with like, I'm a dunk on you. I'm a
What
Absolutely.
about
to it.
what about Vince Carter?
No, I'm good. no. I love Vince Carter.
Hey, get on his ass. What have
I
been
just said
saying?
I'm straight on my 5.
I'm
Hold
gonna tell
on.
you right now.
You're
If
out
there's
of
a Vince
pocket.
Carter high, I'm gonna lose it.
No.
Respect.
No.
But I'm
No,
gonna lose it.
come on. Vince Carter one of the greatest. Top
Yeah,
75.
look, now you feel like me.
I'm not going backwards. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm good
Cal,
with my
fuck
top
them.
5. I'm good with my top 5.
Where is fucking Reggie Miller in your top 5? He didn't make it?
No, he
He
didn't.
ain't
make
top
it.
Did
I love
James Harden
Reggie.
make it?
No.
Oh, you out of pocket.
Dang,
Thank you,
top
Cal,
five.
for coming on the 520 podcast.
We didn't make top 5 shooting guards.
Make sure you pull up to the Dizzy run.
Hold on. You got Kobe,
For me,
Mike, D-Wade, Ray Allen,
T-Mac.
T-Mac.
I fuck with that.
I like.
Yeah, hell
I'm
yeah.
not taking
I'm
T-Mac
going
over
A for
James
T-Mac.
Harden. Yeah, I'm not taking T-Mac over.
But his
But have
five
you
is
seen
fair.
the interviews with Kobe and T-Mac talking about like, bro,
Yeah.
there's like they say T-Mac's the only one could ever beat Kobe 1-on-1 type. Like,
Yeah, I respect that.
and
But
he was, bro. Yeah,
He- nah, he-
I go T-Mac, but
That's
but
your
again,
5,
that's
Cal.
my five.
Yeah, fuck
T-Mac
him.
is
my
deal.
favorite player of all time is Kevin Garnett. So like, I don't.
Damn, interesting.
that's all right.
That
So
is a-
No,
yeah.
because when I was younger, I told you I couldn't shoot. I was a little. I was like 6 foot.
nah, I
like,
love KG.
Nah, you was playing like team back in middle school?
No,
No, no,
KG.
KG. Like,
Oh, you was a stretch 4 too.
yeah.
Oh, Cal.
And my initials. Hey,
You should have came to some of my
He said
games.
Kyle.
my nick at my initials KG. Like it was easy.
Oh, facts.
Ah.
Facts.
I like the fire he played.
So you
with.
think
Come on.
KG better than Tim Duncan?
Yeah, in this conversation for sure. in my
Damn,
opinion.
you out of pocket.
No.
Cal.
You seen the USA?
I'm a
one
He
He
was
was-
oh my
one-on-one. He was
God.
going
He was going
crazy.
crazy.
He was going crazy.
In this conversation, we're talking about best basketball player. I'm
Cal,
taking
I'm
KG.
sorry, but you so young. See, you was doing like this with your race car, room on the carpet when they was really killing back in the day, bro.
No, I wasn't. Bro.
Tim Duncan used to put on a show.
Bro, him and
bro.
KG, they were in their prime, and like when I
KG
was
is
like-
more
I
exciting.
was like 11. When they were in their
KG's
prime.
more excited. That's what I'm saying, bro. You was still
He
saying,
was
mommy.
talking- what he was doing. What he was doing.
He was,
He was watching Digimon.
he was doing this motherfucking wrestling me.
There's
like,
bias though.
Why you put Kyle on that?
The Hardy Bros. Nah.
That's crazy.
Nah, for real, bro. Tim Duncan is better than KG.
But
I
that's
respect
like all
your
the
opinion.
kids nowadays are saying Paul George like is their GOAT.
That's tight though.
That's
I ain't
one
gonna
person
lie
saying
to
that.
y'all.
And respect to PG, but that was Brandon Miller. He's out of pocket.
No, but it's a lot of them.
Kanye-
Cal's
Kanye-
right.
No.
Kanye said that.
Yeah.
You think all right, that's my last question, then we can go ahead and wrap it up. Do you think Steph, did you have to guard Steph?
I did.
Or did you have to guard Kyrie?
No.
Okay.
I got
But-
to guard LeBron for one possession.
Oh shit.
And Dame give me.
Okay, I get you guard Dame.
Dame was harder.
All
for
right,
me.
Dame or Steph was harder to guard.
Dame. Because Steph, when he does the floppy actions and shit,
Yeah.
like I do that.
Yeah.
So I
know how to mirror
I know
it.
how to guard it a little bit.
Mhm.
And I never had the people who give me trouble is like CJ McCollum, Shea Gilgeous.
People with handles.
People not just handles.
I'm
but
saying
like,
they got that.
but like you don't know what they're about to do.
Yeah,
like you
facts.
have no clue, and their change of pace is crazy.
Yeah,
And
that's
Dame has a little bit of that, so him for sure was harder to guard for me.
yeah,
But again, Steph will pull it from half court. You can't like.
yeah.
I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's the top 5 point guard in the NBA.
Yeah, I think he's cold too. It's hard for me to. It was hard for me to guard Steph because he ran so much. Like I could guard you if you just do this. I'm cool with that. But when you start running around, that's why I ain't like guarding Dame either. Like Dame didn't really pat the ball because he'd pass
No,
it and play off the
He
ball.
don't play with it.
Yeah, he just straight. That's crazy.
Man, I knew it as soon as I said it too. I thought you were
my
gonna let it go.
mind, I was
You in
going
the gutter,
somewhere
bro.
with that too.
You in the
Go ahead and
gutter.
repeat it. What you say?
No, we good. You in the gutter.
That's wild.
He live in the trenches.
Nah, but like Dame can like play both ways. Like pause. Like that's crazy. Never
Like,
mind.
there you
Dame,
Hey, shout out to Dame. Dame
Dame,
ain't no
hey,
shout out to
smuggling
Dame,
money on
man.
that.
Dame cold,
Dame,
bro.
Dame.
Dame
Shout out to
cold.
Damian Lillard,
Yeah, we
man.
ain't trying to call
He
you
for
Tank
sure
on the
one of my
show, bro.
favorites right now,
For sure.
for sure.
Yeah, Dame cold. It's always been a toss up between him and Kyrie for me. Like who I thought was better. No. Listen, they both GOATs, but I never could tell you who was better. Like, cause
They both killed.
they both kill. They both can get 40. They both average 28. But Dame was always like Dolo, not Dolo.
I was just gonna say he was in Portland. It's a little different.
Like CJ, he cold too. But like,
you right.
Kyrie by himself. Never mind. I ain't doing that again.
No,
I got you. Because
No.
Kyrie my favorite player. When Kyrie was playing, especially in his prime era, he was on good teams. He had LeBron in that Cavs team. Then he went to Boston and had other good players. And then even when he was in Brooklyn, who he was playing with. So, yeah, Kyrie is still Kyrie. He's still a guy. But he was still playing with people who were on the level as he was.
Yeah.
Dame didn't have somebody who was on his level. CJ McCollum is a really good borderline all-star NBA player.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a superstar like Dame. So I understand what you're saying. It's
But
a little bit different.
I would love to see Dame with that. And I don't know how he would respond because I don't know if.
Just you wait.
You think it's gonna happen?
But I don't know if I can't put. I never seen. I know Dame is that good. Like I know he's great. I know he's a GOAT. But I never seen him in that level like I seen Kyrie when he was going against Steph and them. Like I seen Kyrie like
One of the best basketball performances ever.
give me
you're
that
right,
ball,
bro.
Brian. Like Brian,
Yeah, yeah.
give me the
Yeah.
rock. Like so that's why I know he's so cold. Like them two right there, they just different. Him, Steph, and Russ.
I love that comparison though. That
Them four is
Dame,
crazy.
that Dame Steph comparison, I fuck with that.
And before we get out of here, too, one thing I didn't like what people responded about when we talked about CP3 and Russ. Hey, we got respect for CP3. We know how good CP3 is. First ballot. Please do not underestimate how good Russell Westbrook was in his fucking prime. I know that Lakers shit got y'all talking crazy, but OKC Russ, when he was there by himself, was a fucking problem.
Nah, Russ killed everybody. So it's like, nah, I don't even pay attention when people talk about Russ. Like Kyrie, Russ, Steph, Dame, they all was on a different plateau. Like CP at one time, he was up there with him, but as CP got older, he just wasn't the same
New Orleans
athlete.
CP was crazy.
He just wasn't the same athlete as him.
New Orleans CP or Darren Williams Utah Jazz.
D. Will
was nasty, bro.
This is a real CP or D. Will with the Utah for real.
D. Will
in Utah was crazy.
Crazy. That
'Cause
motherfucker
he
penny
was
pat
so strong, athletic, and he could shoot.
before he threw the ball at Gordon. That CP. I mean that D. Will.
They both was elite.
Bro, he got Jerry Sloan.
Yeah.
They both was elite though.
That's
for
a tough one though.
Yeah, CP was, man, I went to Wake Forest because of CP.
Yeah, CP with Tyson Chandler and D. West.
Elite, bro.
Bro, elite, bro. And people forget that.
Yeah.
I don't, because he was my favorite player until I got older.
So what? All right,
You
I got
asking
this.
for some
All right,
shoes?
we'll do a duo. CP, David West, Darren Williams, Andre Karolinko.
Nah, it was
They was
Booze.
and Booze.
It was
He was
Booze.
Boozer, yeah.
Like Karolinko was there too.
I mean,
Bro,
he
we
was
not,
just
we not,
good.
he ain't doing no
Booze!
AK-40.
It was
I fuck
Booze.
with AK-47.
Boozer was damn
Well, we do
all-star. He
Booze.
made
We'll
all
do-
the
I'll
teams.
Fuck it, we'll do
I'll
Booze.
take
We'll do
I'll
Booze.
take D. Will and Booze.
Yeah.
You'll take D. Will.
Booze could shoot a little more than D. West.
Nah, D. West 15
No?
footer was damn near
Nasty,
a guarantee.
If you
Bro.
ask me who would I rather have, I'm taking David West. But if you're going off basically how they
Duos.
actually, now I gotta go CP and D West. Now I'm really thinking about I got to.
Yeah, I damn near go on CP and D. West.
But them
Okay.
having Tyson Chandler make a difference too. Because he had fucking Mehmet Okur back there. If he
Mehmet
would have had
was-
somebody
nah,
else,
Mehmet was fire, bro.
He wasn't better than
He was
Tyson
the
Chandler,
first stretch five, bro.
he wasn't better
If
than
we
Tyson
gonna
Chandler.
talk basketball, let's talk for real.
No, let's
'Cause
talk. Yeah, let's talk.
Hey, Mehmet was the first stretch
I'm not
five,
saying
bro. He was really good, bro. I swear to
All
God,
my
he was cold.
life.
He was cold, bro. I don't like on this podcast. I don't like talking real basketball.
I know, we
'Cause
don't.
we
This
joke
rare,
around.
though. This
Yeah,
rare.
We don't do this.
We
But
don't do this.
He was really cold though. Like, let's not get
For
fucked
sure.
up. He
Mehmet
was the
Okur.
first stretch five, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, he could hoop, bro.
Who was better, him or my boy from the Clippers, Lumberjack?
Chris Kaman?
Yeah.
Oh, for
Chris
sure.
Kaman was a post player. Like,
Yeah, Chris Kaman was an
back.
instant double-double.
Yeah, he was
Mehmet
back-
didn't rebound like Chris Kaman.
Nah, he did. But
Chris
he
Kaman was
stretch.
12 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and he was 20.
Central
Chris Kaman
Michigan.
was the dude that like would sleep on the bench, not sleep, but laying.
Yeah,
he,
yeah,
see,
across
Cal
the
bringing
aisle.
up
Yeah.
allegations.
Nah, he was on the bench.
during the game.
Yeah, that
You
was
gotta
him.
watch him. I told you, watch you align yourself
Yeah,
with.
man.
But before we get out of here, hey man, talk a little bit more about the Dizzy Runs, man. Tell the people where they can pull up and support.
Yeah, for sure. We do it up in Noblesville at Mojo Sports Complex in Indiana. It's we do it kind of AAU style. Like I said, I grew up watching dudes like Jeff and Mook and all them. So I liked being able to see everybody like play basketball at the same time. And like you go from this court and he's hooping, then someone gets dunked on over here, you run over to the other court. So we go 3 games at once, and then we have a night game, like the premier game, where we try to I stack those teams with the best players.
What
and
team are
we
you on,
get
Kyle?
after it. So, huh?
Do you play primetime every week, Kyle?
No, I don't. I do a good job doing that.
No,
I'm
he
about to say
does.
Kyle's a sleazeball. If he play every primetime game.
I
Nah.
definitely I make sure I get two.
Nah,
Not
he
everybody
definitely gets some primetime games, but nah.
yeah.
I fuck with it.
Nah,
Nah,
yeah.
stand
As
on
you
yours.
should.
Yeah,
I
be the
I
ball
do all this
handler.
work.
yeah, right.
He talking. He quit because he didn't want to do all that work.
Oh, yeah,
If I'm gonna
Speed.
do all the work, I'm gonna play.
Hey, get
Prime
prime
time.
time.
Yeah,
Listen,
hell
when I was at
yeah.
the factory, we was at the factory. We played every prime time game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I played at 8 every time. Don't
Oh,
even worry about
stand
it.
on yours, Cal.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel
Sure.
you, bro. I played at 8 every single time.
No, it's
Hell
good.
no.
I
Nah,
appreciate
but
people like
it's
Jeff come
really a dope run.
And it's
like-
free, y'all.
And it's a
Yeah,
good
for your
atmosphere,
kids.
bro.
This
The,
ain't real
at-
basketball.
Free.
the atmosphere is really dope, though.
Absolutely. And on that note, we're going to get up out of here. Shout out to Complex Sports for the feature. Shout out to everybody who's been showing love to the podcast. We greatly appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. We'll be back next week.